Welcome to Threshold Stories, a podcast about people crossing thresholds, one story at a time. I'm your host, Jeff Cora. I'm an author, athlete, and coach, and adventure travel guide. This show explores topics like fitness, overcoming adversity, faith and science, travel, and my favorite, what it takes to be a Christian author in the 21st century.
Hello, Jeff. Welcome back, and thanks for joining us again.
Welcome.
We have another question from someone that wants to be walk them through the timeline from when they click
question.
And pay a deposit and what happens, whether it's Spain or Blue Ridge Parkway. How often are you communicating with them, and what milestones are you tracking together?
So the pre-trip timeline question is a good one, and it's worthy of a longer answer. I would say my evidence is that about 100% of the people who sign up for the tour have some levels of anxiety about what's going to happen next. For some, the levels are very low. They've done something like it before, and they're not concerned. For some people, it's very high, and the only reason they signed up is somebody else signed up with them. So let's kind of go through the timeline. So there's a gap between when you say, I'm going to go, and we actually go. So let's go through what happens there. So I'm going to send you some messaging via email, but you're also going to do a one-on-one Zoom with me at some point, and I'm going to answer your individualized questions that you have them. And then we're going to have several group level meetings. So these are the people who've all committed, and we're going to have one group level meeting where I'm going to go over the tour. Much of that will be from the website, but I'm going to give you some of the day in the life ofs that really can't happen clearly on the website because I want to have pictures up on one screen and my talking head on the other, so you can match the two. And I'm going to field questions in real time from people as they come up. We always have a dedicated meeting just for safety and logistics. So people ask, what if, there's a medical event? What if I have a condition that needs to be taken into account? What if I get there and for whatever reason I need to bail out, or I have to bail out, or I want to bail out? What does all that look like? So we have a dedicated meeting just for that, because that is probably the greatest of all the anxieties. And then I have a packing meeting, a meeting dedicated just to what do I need to bring on this trip? The default behavior for Americans is to bring way too much. They play the what if game, and they end up carrying with them 2 or 3 extra 8-track tape players just because they don't know what the music scene is like in Spain. We don't need that, but if I don't know that's what you're thinking, I've got to get involved in that. So I'm going to send you a list. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to pack in front of you. So I'm going to use my duffel bag or whatever, and you're going to see me load up what I load up to go on the trip. Just last month, I did one of those for our Nepal group. There were 7 people on the call, and I showed everybody exactly what I was putting in my duffel and why. I showed them my day pack, what was going in there. And I lifted it up and I said, this is all I need. I've been there many, many times, and it's about 10 or 15 pounds on the high side. That's it. That's all I need for 2 weeks worth of stuff. I've had people show up with 40 or 50 pounds of stuff that you just don't, and they never pondered the possibility that they didn't need it. They wanted to be prepared just in case. And so I help unwind all of that. As far as the timeline goes, there's always somebody to meet you when you arrive. So if the trip starts in the States, somebody will be with you when you meet in the States. If the trip starts in Spain, we'll meet you at the Madrid airport. So we'll pick you up and take you. If you do the Pyrenees trip, we will meet you in Biarritz on the shores of the Atlantic to make sure that you don't have to get there and wonder what to do next. There'll be physically somebody outside looking for you, and everybody's seen it. If you're at the airport, there's the sign that says John Smith, Party of 3. Follow the Grim Reaper out the back door, whatever the case is. It's the same sort of scenario for us. And we're going to track you throughout. So I'm going to have all of your flight information. If you're driving up, I'm going to suggest that you put yourself on my Life 360 so I can see you as you come. During the tours, everybody runs Life 360 on their phone, and you join my account. So at any given moment, I can look at the phone, and if you have cell coverage and I have cell coverage, I know exactly where you're at. I can't count the number of times that have been helpful when I've been cycling on the Blue Ridge Parkway. When I haven't seen from or heard from a rider in a half an hour, I can look on that app and see, okay, he pulled over on the side of the road halfway up the last climb. So I know where to go back to find him and get him and give him his hydration bottle or whatever the case may be. It's a fantastic tool. It's free. And the riders get to see one another too. So if you came with a friend of yours and you two got separated, you can see where your friend is for whatever reason.
For more information on any of the Threshold Academy expeditions, go to thresholdacademy.com. Again, that address is thresholdacademy.com. Also, please like and share this show with your friends and fellow travelers. For Threshold Stories, I'm Phil Earhart. Thanks for listening.